Good evening and happy Thursday to you. It's JD from Summoner's Weekly. We're talking today about Spiritforged release guide. So let's talk about, especially after the pre-orders, we know that a second set of pre-order wave will be accessible through Riot's website at an undisclosed date. I imagine we'll hear soon, probably within the next 2 weeks, and we've not been given any clarity on that yet. However, it is happening, so just know the pre-orders on the Riot website are not entirely done. Let's talk about local purchasing. So let's talk about the products first. So the first thing we should talk about is booster boxes and the pre-rift kits. Just so you know, this guide is intended to give you a complete overview of pricing and what you should expect at a retail MSRP level for Spiritforged. Spiritforged boxes start at $129 retail. So if your local game store is charging you more than that, they're probably doing that to either keep the lights on, but if you're getting charged double or triple that, then you kind of know that at that point there may be a lot more price markup, and it's up to you to decide if you want to do that. Again, you're the one who has your money. You decide what you want to do at the end of the day. If you really want it, you really want it. The pre-rift kits are, I believe, MSRP between $30 and $45. These come with 6 packs of promo card of Yone and I believe, like a seeded pack in there so that you can play on pre-rift day. These are your best value for money, but we'll get into that here in a little bit. So just know that's the MSRP. If you're at an LGS and they're charging you $90 like some of you have shared, their price support better be either crazy or, maybe consider, if it's worth doing it for the 90. At the end of the day, you're the one that decides how you spend your money. Next is the champion decks. So the champion decks are a unique purchase. This time around, the champion decks have better value. You're going to get the signature spells, extra versions of the chosen champions inside of the decks. Not only that, they do have one booster pack included in the box, and you can play right out the box. So the whole incentive here is that you can buy a box, or at least you can buy a champion deck and immediately get to playing. Now, whether you be competitive or not is based on how well you play. But that said, those champion decks do have one copy of the signature spell and one copy of each chosen champion for Fiora and Rumble. Those cost about $20. So if you're being marked up at all from the $20 MSRP, make a decision if you think that's worth it for you. Overall, I think, the prices, we'll see that the demand is still so high for the game. Especially with Origins just now coming with the second wave. I actually just managed to buy some packs for $7.90 or $6.99 at a local store, which I thought was worth it to me and worth it to to open packs. I've been itching to open packs, which is above MSRP, but I also do love this store, so I've chosen to go ahead and still buy them because I know where that money goes. It goes straight back into the place where I support playing. And at the end of the day, it really is your call. Let's talk about the pre-rift kit. So the pre-rift kit, in my opinion, is going to be your best value, mainly because for the $30 to $45 retail, you'll get your 6 packs. You'll probably get some kind of prize entry for that night or a Nexus night pack or whatever prize support your LGS is going to do. There is a promo Yone card in there. You also can learn a new way to play. This is the first time we're doing pre-rift, and I don't believe anything like that has happened because the first release event was structure deck based. So just know that this also gives you early access to products. So if you're trying to get Spiritforged a week early and potentially see if maybe you get access to product night of release, that's definitely going to be your best bet going into Spiritforged. And check the event locator because those are all going to be listed there. So sign up now so that you don't miss out at a store that you want to go to. Next, let me talk about big box retailers. So GameStop, Target, Walmart, Amazon, all of these places will probably have stock. Now, how much they list their stock at is something I couldn't tell you. However, when I was buying Origins product, I actually used Whatnot, and I did Rip Till You Hits. Or you can buy pack bundles. Again, buy at your own discretion. However, that's how I ended up with a lot of my product. I don't want to recommend specific Whatnot streamers. What I recommend is go check it out because you can watch people open packs, and then if you feel compelled to buy your own stuff, you can go ahead and do that. I was hoping that this video was needed, so if you're out there looking to find out which product is best for you, or if you just want an overview of the products, you have this video for reference. I'll include timestamps down below so that you know exactly what the retails are and what sections of the video talks about which product. Anyways, we hope you had a good day. We're doing well over here. As we continue the channel, we hope that you found this information super helpful, and yeah, peace.